Hey everybody, this is Derek, aka No One on YouTube. Thank you for clicking on my video. And we're going to do some Sabaton again. It's been a while since I've done some Sabaton. I've done some Tommy Johansson recently, but I haven't gotten back to Sabaton. And this is a request from Katrine Knudsen. And this is Yamato. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this is kind of like related to a game. So let me see. It says, this is the official music video. It says produced in collaboration with World of Warships Wargaming, directed by Olga Twilight. It says Sabaton joins forces with World of Warships for a special in-game collaboration starting March 13th. So this premiered March 13th this year, 2026. So literally, it's only been out for a month. Already has like 2.8 million views. Um, Now it says, step into the world of epic naval battles inspired by history and unlock a Sabaton-themed camouflage for Yamato, Commander Joachim Broden, and more exciting content from the collaboration. So let me see. There are some lyrics here. So we're obviously just going to look at the English ones because it looks like there's some maybe Japanese. I'm assuming that's Japanese. Um, it says December 4/1, December sun. The Pacific War has begun. Dark skies, a sun arise. When the treaties fall, prepare for war. Oh, wait, does that say fall or fail? It says fall, but I guess you could say either way. To defy the rules, claim the waves, thunder roar, prepare for war for the high seas kingdom. At the end of the road, she must leave the shore, sail to war, no retreat. She will lead the fleet and rise and rule. The waves of thunder, bow of steel shall rip the tide. Guts and guns resist the darkness down below where legends lie. HQ call 10 go to war. Born in shade, a secret played, crowned in smoke and flame. What a start. Naval spine, guns aligned. She was manned by heroes. As the silence is broken, the guns will roar. Call to war, fate has been sealed to the battlefield. And as the silence is broken by crimson tide, though her guns have gone cold, still her name remains. No more pain, no more pain. She will rise again. Okay, so now here's just a little bit of, I guess, insight into this. Go away. Okay, so it says here the Japanese battleship Yamato was the pride of the Imperial Japanese Navy, conceived in secrecy and commissioned in 1941 as the most powerful battleship ever built, displacing over 70,000 tons at full load and armed with 9 unprecedented 18.1-inch main guns. Yamato embodied Japan's belief in decisive naval combat. As naval warfare rapidly evolved with the rise of carrier aviation, Yamato was often employed as a fleet flagship, serving as a commanding presence and a symbol of resolve rather than engaging constantly in battle. Her final mission in April 1945, Operation Tengo, reflected the courage and sense of duty embodied by her crew. Sent to defend Okinawa against overwhelming odds, Yamato fought on despite relentless attacks from American carrier aircraft. After sustaining numerous bomb and torpedo hits, she sank in a massive explosion. So interesting. So it says that she was conceived and commissioned in 1941, and then her final mission, April 1945. Now, I know that World War II ended in 1945. I'm not quite sure what month. Let me just ask the internet real quickly. What month did the Second World War end? World War II officially ended in September 1945, but in Europe it concluded with the surrender of Germany in May 1945. So May to September. And when did it say that it was the Yamato's last? Oh, her final mission was in April. So World War II ended in Germany in May, just the next month. Okay. All right, cool. So we got a little background on Yamato. So let's go ahead and, oh, my bad. Hold on a second. I just want to double check my OBS. Okay, make sure that I have the right screen. Okay, so let's go ahead and let me just, whoops. Yeah, let me just kind of like not make myself so huge. Okay. All right, here we go. So let me full screen this. It's at 4K. Okay, let's go. This is Sabaton Yamato. Oh, you know what? I'm so sorry, guys. I know I just mentioned Tommy Johansson, but if this was just released last month, he's not in the band anymore. So this is not going to be with Tommy. So I'm sorry for mentioning him earlier. But I guess when I think of Sabaton, I think of Tommy because he was in it for so long. So, but yeah, he's not going to be in this. So, but let's Sabaton carries on. And they're all still best of mates. So why did I say mate? I'm not British, but anyways, they're still dudes. All right. Hannes.
December sun, the Pacific War has begun. Dark skies, a sunrise, where the trees all prepare for war. Built for storm, casting giants form, to defy the rules, claim the waves. Thunder roll, prepare for war, for the high seas kingdom. At the end of the road, she must leave the shore. Retreat, she lead the fleet and rise and rule the waves of thunder. Bow of steel, shall rip the tide. Guts and guns resist the darkness down below where legends lie. Yamato yo, orderせよ。こちらヤマト、どうぞ。作戦開始だ。諸君らの決闘を祈る。HQ calls and go to war. Only shade, a secret blade. Chronic smoke and flame, what a start. Naval spine, guns aligned. She was manned by heroes. As the silence is broken, the guns will roar. Call to war. Fates be sealed to the battlefield and rise and rule the waves of thunder. Bow of steel shall rip the tide. Guts and guns resist the darkness down below where legends lie. Rise and rule the waves of thunder. Bow of steel shall rip the tide. Guts and guns resist the darkness down below where legends lie.
Okay, so I don't know who the new lead guitarist is, but he's great too. I'm really loving this because I love history, so I'm really loving the graphics too. Um, very well put together, like the CGI and everything like that. Just seeing them on the ship and everything like that is really, really cool. Um, yeah, kind of want to hear like that guitar solo again.
As the silence is broken by crimson tide, lonely guns have gone cold, still the name remains. No more pain to rise again. Rise and rule the waves of thunder now. A future with the tide. Guns and guns resist the darkness down below. Where legends lay. Rise and rule the waves of thunder now. A future with the tide. Guns and guns resist the darkness down below. Where legends lie.
There she blows. Arg. I guess that was the final. Guess that was a depiction of the final fight. Lead vocals, bass guitar. So guitar, Chris Rowland and Thob Englund. So you guys can let me know because I forgot which one is the guitarist that was already in here and which one is the new one. But then of course I know Hannes van Dahl because he is Floriance's husband, Florianson of Nightwish. But let's write the rest of this out. I was thinking it was just going to be credits, but written and directed Olga Twilight. Okay. Yeah, really, really cool. Really, very well done. And as you guys know, I love history, and this is really, really cool to watch. And as Americans, we don't get a lot of other major history, right? I mean, you got American history and all that stuff, but sometimes you don't get like the history of like from the other side and what happened. I mean, obviously we know a lot about like Nazi Germany and stuff like that, but Japan was, one of America's enemies, and it's just funny how like not funny like haha, but just how times change and everything, because I mean Japan is like one of America's allies today, right, in the Asian Pacific, but at that time it wasn't. So I don't know, I'd like to do some more. I loved watching documentaries, by the way, so I'll have to find a documentary on like Japan during this time period, and like what was the change after World War II for Japan and America to become allies, especially after what like the American government did to those people, to all those civilians and the innocents. Anyways, I don't talk about politics on the channel. But we just did a music video on something historical that happened that had to do with war. But anyways, just telling you like what's in my mind floating around, in my brain as I finished watching that. It's the whole point of a reaction, right? To see not only how am I going to react to like what I'm watching, but also what I observe, how it makes me feel, or what thoughts did it provoke, So anyways, very well put together. I loved it. The music was awesome. It was very epic sounding as usual. And thank you, Katrine Knudsen, for recommending this. And I'm going to have the link to the original video in the description, Sabaton's information, so you can go follow and support the band. And then in the description is going to be all of my socials as well, including my Patreon. So come join us over there on Patreon. There's literally over 135 bonus exclusive videos on Patreon that are not on YouTube. And come scope it out over there. Come join me and Katrine over there. And if you're watching on a phone or some electronic device, make sure that you hype the video. That's going to really help me out with the algorithm. Press like, subscribe to my channel, leave lots of comments down below. What do you think about this? Not only the history behind it, but just the song in general and the music. Let me know. And if there's anything else from Sabaton you want me to do, let me know as well. So I'll catch you guys in the next one.